Aside from the obvious privileges, being the daughter of one of the world's biggest stars has also presented fashion designer Stella McCartney with its fair share of challenges. Attending the local state school where she grew up in East Sussex, she often found herself the victim of bullying and learnt to look after herself by giving as good as she got. On the upside, her celebrity connections enabled her to call on the services of supermodel friends like Naomi Campbell, Yasmin Libon and Kate Moss to model her graduation collection at Central St Martin's College of Art and Design, while Sir Paul provided the music. The show made front-page news, and Stella's entire collection was sold to London boutique Tokyo. By the age of 26, she'd become the creative director of Paris fashion house Chloe, much to the disapproval of former chief designer Karl Lagerfeld, who reportedly declared, "Chloe should have taken a big name. They did, but in music, not fashion. Let's hope she's as gifted as her father." Despite the vote of no confidence, Stella proved she had indeed inherited Sir Paul's creative talent, dramatically increasing Chloe's sales and winning VH1 Vogue's 2000 Designer of the Year award. She ditched the training wheels the following year and set up her own label with the help of Italian superbrand Gucci. Within 3 years, she'd opened stores in New York, London and LA, picking up celebrity customers like Cameron Diaz, Gwyneth Paltrow and Annie Lennox, and earning the nickname Unstoppable Stella. She even designed the wedding dress for Madonna's marriage to director Guy Ritchie. While some uncharitable critics may have attributed her meteoric rise to nepotism, Sir Paul is first in line to big up his daughter's design talent, insisting it's all her own work.
She's always great. I love her, obviously. I'm biased, but I think she does a great job. She's very hard-working. She pulls the whole thing together. Has a very whole approach. And beautiful clothes that women want to wear.
Rocker Courtney Love also adores her work.
Great. I love the sweaters. I love the baby doll thing, of course, and I love the shoes.
She's real fun.
I think she's great.
Whether or not Stella's ride to the top has been greased by her father's fame and contacts, she certainly hasn't simply sat back and cashed in. In 2004, as well as rolling out her new label, she designed tour costumes for Madonna and Annie Lennox and kitted out Gwyneth Paltrow and Jude Law for the sci-fi epic Sky Captain in the World of Tomorrow. Even more impressively, she broke new ground in a joint venture with sportswear giant Adidas. The entire line sold out within hours of going on sale. It was the same story 3 years later when she designed a cut-price collection for high street retailer H&M.
It's important to let women know that our brand is approachable. You know, I get a lot of women saying to me, "I love your clothes, but I'm too old or I'm too big or I can't afford them." And I really wanted to let women know of a wider audience that they can wear our stuff and that it's approachable.
Alongside her demanding career, Stella has also had to manage an incredibly busy home life. Since marrying publisher Alistair Willis in 2003, she has squeezed in caring for their 3 children, Miller, Bailey and Beckett, between seasonal launches of her own collections and her collaborations with other labels. Understanding the pressures of modern-day living has steered her towards designing practical clothes for busy women.
Really, just real women, and I think what women want and need in today's world.
One thing she's adamant that women don't need in today's world is fur. Following in the footsteps of her late mother Linda, she's a strict vegetarian and is devoted to her work for People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals. While pregnant with her second child in 2006, she was honoured for her commitment to animal-friendly fashion.
Was a huge part of the way me and Mary now sort of live our lives, and I really would like to thank my mum and dad, obviously, for their influence and guidance to show us and educate us about just treating fellow creatures with respect. So I guess this award is for my mum, who I'm sure she'd be so proud.